All right, so this is going to be a pretty fun subject to talk about. I'm actually surprised I haven't talked to you guys about it before now, but it's a concept I've been aware of for quite a while, a couple of years now. Someone had reached out to me. He'd reached out and was curious why he was having a hard time selling stuff that he was building, because it was half the price of what everyone else was building it for, and they were pretty good designs. Well, what I ended up telling him, which is the concept that most don't actually realize, is that whenever you kind of slash your price, you're not really doing anyone a favor, because what ends up going along with that is you're attracting the people that are looking for bargains or looking for cheap stuff, and that's what he's running into. Is it was already half price, and people were already, or were still, coming in offering him 60-70% or less of what the price was. Like they were trying to get him down to even further. And so that's what you're attracting with a cheaper price. You're not attracting more work like you would think. It's a weird concept in business, but actually a higher price that's equal to everyone or maybe slightly above is putting you in the arena of, okay, now I'm ready to compete. You don't ever want to take yourself out of the competition, because otherwise you're not, you're not even in the race. So what ended up happening, he did what I had told him. He increased his price. I told him, the price is never the deal. So get it up to where it's comparable to others, maybe just slightly under, but comparable or a little bit above, and test the waters, see what happens. And his response back, this was about a week or a couple weeks ago, but his response back just last night was to let me know that it worked. It's a funny thing. You guys got to remember that business is about people. It's not about logic, and it doesn't make sense. People don't make sense. We all don't make sense. We're illogical. He upped his price. He increased it. He doubled his cost of what he was charging, and he's got more business than he knows what to do with now. So he went from being half price, having to deal with a bunch of headaches and not get enough work, to doubling his cost for this item he made. Now he's gotten plenty of work, more than he can handle, and it's, like I said, twice the price. That's the stuff you guys got to be aware of and realize when you're playing this game, the game of business, economy, capitalism, is you got to think about the client, the customer. If your go-to, if your purpose is to sell the cheapest stuff, then you're going to find people that are looking for the cheapest stuff, and you're going to have all the problematic, whatever characteristics of those people that want the cheapest stuff are the ones that don't care about quality. They don't care about how, what it would take to make it right. They don't want it right. They just want it cheap, and they want it even cheaper than cheap. They want it so cheap that they can go tell their friends what an awesome bargain they got. Now, when you put up your price and say you're $100 over what everyone else is charging for it, now you're playing in the arena of very select people are going to want to buy it. But those select people are not looking for cheap. They don't even care about the price. The price is not even the object. They're looking for quality. Now, quality happens to be very closely tied to cost. That's just how our economy is. So the higher the cost, if you have the reputation to back it, people are going to instantly assume is high quality. High cost, high quality. When you have low cost, they instantly think, oh, that's a piece of junk. You may have spent a tremendous amount of time, but because of the low cost, they're going to think that it's junk. So start playing the game for yourself and start playing it with your clients. Stop playing the game of thinking that everyone wants it cheaper and faster. Most people don't. Or those are not the people you want to be working with. That's not the game you want to be in. That's probably one you want to get away from really quick, because it's going to make you burn out real fast. You're not going to have enough cash. You're going to get frustrated. You're ultimately going to just quit running your business. So start looking at it specifically. What are you trying to service? You're trying to service a trinket or a widget, or you're building something. make sure if you're trying to sell quality, then sell quality and stop worrying about the cost, because they don't care about it either. There's, just look at, things people spend money on. Oh, shoot, we spend $1,000 on iPhones. Most humans do. I'm not saying everyone does, but $1,000 for an iPhone. Do people care about the cost? No, they want the quality. They want that feel of what it feels like to have an iPhone, to tell all their friends that they have an iPhone. They don't care about the cost. The price means nothing to them. It's the item. So that is just a kind of a flip switch, however you want to say it, on understanding the psychology of clients whenever you're working with them, and making sure you're getting your mind right to succeed. Because I want you guys to succeed. Don't play low on yourself. Don't beat yourselves up. Don't play that route, because it doesn't really profit anyone. You're doing great. Stick with it. You're doing awesome. Keep up with the quality and the intent in your work. Just keep pushing. Give it all that you've got. Don't ever cut corners, and your reputation is going to precede you. It will take time. Reputation is, just imagine reputation is like a seed. How long does it take for a tree to grow? Imagine your reputation is the same way. It's just a seed, plants into people, and it's going to grow into a tree years and years and years down the road. So keep planting quality, precision, good attitude, whatever it is that you deem most important for your business. Plant that, give it time to grow, and then you're going to start seeing the kind of responses and the success that you want to see, because now you're playing the right game. You're not playing the woe is me, or the low man on the totem pole, because that game is not a game you want to play, I guarantee it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the topic for today. Let me know what you guys thought of it. You have a great day, and as always, I'll talk to you later.